My name is Rhapsody and welcome to Dead Cells. Previously on the channel you may have seen me play, the Dark Souls games, you may have seen me play Metroidvania games, you may have seen me play roguelikes. In fact, I'm running a series on each of those at the moment. This is all of those shoved in a blender and hit on high. Made by Motion Twin, Dead Cells is a Souls-like roguevania. So instead of roguelike, we've got Castlevania and roguelike stuck together. Let's just make more portmanteaus and use them to describe genres. Completely fine by me. I'm not being even sarcastic there. I am 100% okay with that as a strat. It gets across the relevant information in the minimal possible time. So I have had a little bit of a fiddle with this game so far. The aesthetic of it, I have to say, is absolutely lovely. The pixel art is smooth and the transitions in motion, oh, it's just all good. And on top of that, the controls just feel real nice. So that bit of goop what came out into the body, I have to imagine, is us. Right? Or at the very least, it's the Force that's reanimated us. Let's go quickly get the secret, because look, we're playing a Metroidvania game. There's gonna be a secret right next to where you start. Are you kidding me? I don't know if that happens in the Castlevania games. I know it happens in a bunch of Metroidvanias, though. So we've got our secondary weapon is a bow. I also could have taken a shield there, but I decided not to. That's just a little passive. Shields are nice, but not if they engender passivity. That's what I've always said. Or the cue I've always taken from Miyazaki. Whee! Roll! So a lot of the enemies will give you a fair bit of warning before they give you the big old thwomp. Okay, nice try. You do have a rolling mover. You've got left trigger and right trigger rather, that will activate special items we don't currently have. We've obviously got the bow on Y, the sword on X, and jump. That's pretty much all we need to know for the controls in the moment. Have a look at this though. This is something I found while I was trying to test out the game and see whether it's not something whether it is or not something that I wanted to play on the channel, and it is. There's a rune in the wall, and this is totally Castlevania. Are you kidding me? Bash the hell out of that rune. Excuse me. Get yourself a reward. I still don't know what these do, but if you press a certain button next to them, they jiggle around a bit. That is as much information as I have. We're all up to date with one another at this point. So I can choose health, strength, or skill. I'm gonna go for strength. Simply because I kind of just want to min-max to start this game out. So why not go stacking on only one stat? And I don't want to stack on health, because then I'm just gonna spend a huge amount of time dying to the same enemy. No, I'm gonna stack on damage, which is strength. Okay. Nothing from you, friend. Whew, you didn't even have time to give me any issues. Okay, I'll make the jump across rather than down. Whew. So we've picked up a blueprint for a new weapon, Bloodbath. It's also worth me mentioning, something I should have mentioned much earlier if I were a responsible individual, this game is currently in early access alpha testing at the moment. So be aware that not everything is going to resemble finished content, and on top of that, any bugs or glitches or lack of polish that you might notice is likely to be completed by the end of the development cycle. It's, in fact, not even currently available on Steam. I will be linking its Steam store page in the description below so that you can add it to your wish list if you want to keep an eye on it. But it is not currently available on Steam. Hang on, how do I get in? Teleport? This must teleport you to a nearby one, and I just don't have the ability to do it yet. Whew. Okay, so enemies don't harm one another. That's good information to have. I've got this whip. As long as I crack at the exact right distance, I do crit damage. Insta-kill the enemies. Another rune there. Don't mind if I do. Let's try not take any hits. Ain't taking no hits. Clean bong. Use the rune. Beautiful. Don't mind if I do. First, of course, pick up some more weapon damage. What up, rune? Oh? Secret area, don't mind if I do. Hopefully I can come back. Kill them all, just don't get hit. Time left. Ooh. Crud. Okay, my whip is still here, so I should be fine. Beautiful. Defense breached? What are you talking about, defense breached? I jumped on the enemies, it was all okay. It was all sanctioned. Got him. Oh god, I'm not gonna be able to kill those ones at the bottom. Are you kidding me? Without getting hit. Yeah, that's just not happening, friends. I can give it a go for you, but I just don't want you to be surprised when it doesn't work out. Oh my gosh. Stay back. Any step closer in, exactly. Yep, there we go. Challenge failed, the treasure has been sealed. God damn it, I knew I was going to get hit sooner or later. It does have the weighty heft, but also free-flowing control that you'd expect from a Souls-like. So that's what I kind of understand the Souls-like influence that they talk about in the description of the game to be. Ramparts is going to be the first level. We do have these teleportation areas that we can go between. It's worth noting, we will be coming back here. Hence the roguelike element. It's not a one-and-done kind of sitch. This is the first of many a run to come. In fact, talking about it as a roguelike, we may as well demonstrate the fact that there is progression that is achieved between runs. Hello, Collector.
Well, look who it is. They call me the Collector. I guess I'm about the closest you'll get to company down here. In exchange for cells you, collect from your enemies, I can give you a few useful items. If you got your hands on blueprints, I can see if I can put together some more experimental items.
So, the gems that we collected are our money, but the cells that we collected from occasional enemies that dropped them are the currency that we are going to be using to, over time, unlock more and more things here. So to start with, healing potion, you now have a health flask, you can use it anytime, sure. It's the first thing that I have to get. Permanent improvement unlocked. You now have a health flask, you can use it anytime, don't mind if I do. I've also got gold recovery over here, so I can keep 25% of my gold when I die. Which moves up to 40% in level 2, if I recall correctly. I can also upgrade the healing potion. Your health flask may now be used 2 times. Bloodbath is a weapon that causes bleeding for 72 damage per second. That should be better than my base weapon, and it's also the only other thing, except for obviously gold recovery, that I can currently unlock. If you build a blueprint, it will then be dropped. It's also worth noting that the cells, if I die, they're lost. I ain't getting them back, as far as I'm aware. It's entirely possible you can get them back in some convoluted manner that I have not yet discovered. But, at the moment, I think it's just best for me to chuck out all of the cells that I possibly have.
Everything you buy here is yours forever. Even death can't take it from you. Let's just say that, if you want more power, you should bring me more cells.
Good. And now, prisoner.
Out of my sight! Bored in your presence.
Is bored in your presence? Bored of your presence. So we can actually have a little bit of a comparison here. Rusty sword, weapon damage, 243 damage sec. Kills things sometimes. Bloodbath does 223 damage a sec, but it also causes bleeding for 72 damage a second, so that'll take it up to 295 damage per second. Worms crawl from your victims. So yeah, we're going to be running with that one. No clue what this exactly does. I think this is for refilling my health flask, but was already filled because I just discovered it. Let's ascend to our first level. Consider that kind of like the tutorial starting area. And now the ramparts, the first actual level. Whee! This level actually seems to have a relatively consistent layout from what little I've seen. Oh, okay, beautiful. First area. Got him. I love the drop attack, I really do. What is... So the worms that come out of the enemies, I don't know exactly how those work or what they do. But I'm glad they exist. they jumping back? Somehow... Oh, the worms actually do a bunch of damage for you! Bloodbath is ridiculous! God damn it, I actually got hit for the first time in the game. That's not okay. Okay, so the first on this kind of series of wound-up attacks is a little slower than our previous weapon. Or at the very least, feels that way. Beautiful. Restore a little bit of HP. Don't mind if I do. Finding edible items within walls. That is just so Castlevania. I've not played many Castlevania games. I've watched critiques of Castlevania games, and that's about it. It's worth noting, this is another one of the reasons that I wanted to mention up front that this is... It's not even early access. You can't access it yet. It's in early alpha, in fact. A lot of the text is in French, despite the fact I'm in English mode. Dommage, cette porte a été condamné il y a... I think that's French, I might not know. All I know is that's a time-locked door. You have to get here before 4 minutes are on the main clock. I took my time a little to smell the roses earlier, so didn't get here exactly when was required. Okay, rolling under the arches is just... Oh, it's good fun. It's a very valued pastime of mine. Oh, what up? Found another rune. I'm gonna try and keep an eye out for every one of those, but it is a little difficult. They're not all 100% immediately... Oh, God. I've got myself into a total situation here. Oh, boy. So this is a elite version of an opponent I've already been versing. Oh god, stay away. Heal, 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 heal. Woo. So this shrine, as far as I can, yeah. I kept rolling it exactly the wrong time. That shrine, as far as I can tell, just spawns an elite version of an enemy that you have fought. It's always been an archer for me in the attempts I've made prior. And then that enemy kicks the hell out of your ass. Just kicks your ass right off. I have no butt now. It's rather embarrassing to admit, but nary a single butt to be seen. It's been booted off into the stratosphere. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough money for that for a while, bud. You know what we should go for? The 4-minute thing. Move fast enough that we get there. I'll be taking that strength, as per my prior strat. None of those are runes, and therefore I don't care. Enemies do have a little bit of a stagger on them once you're hitting them, which is really nice. Again, very common in 2D platformers and Souls-likes, so double ticks across the board on that one. Oh! Beautiful! I'll take Bloodbath, thank you very much. I didn't know it was going to be offered to me so readily. Alright, let's make sure we're not missing out on anything. Treasure found. Bear Trap. Immobilize a target for 5 seconds and increases all damage dealt to them by 35%. Ah, yes! Cursed Treasure. You get to collect something that is typically really, really good. Assault Shield. Charges ahead while blocking attacks. Eh, whatever. But now, if I take any damage to an enemy without killing 10 in a row... no! I'm gonna die. That's what happens, not a comment on what's about to happen. I think I'm gonna be fine. No, Ramparts is not exactly my jam so far. Thank you very much, though. I'll be back. You hear? I especially don't want to go to the ramparts yet, because the enemies there are just going to be a little more annoying than the enemies here. Why not finish up with the enemies here? Oh, never mind. I actually have finished up with the enemies here. I've got nowhere else to go. Or at least nowhere that I can currently access. So it looks like I'm going to have to come back to this area once I have different movement abilities as well. I like the idea of a Metroidvania roguelike. It's interesting to me. Well, well, well. Alright, what up, bud? Don't be smug about it. Everyone dies sometime. 100% of people who've ever lived have died. That's right. Literally true. As well, as long as you account for rounding. We round up to 100%, okay? The people that are currently alive don't count. Actually, the world's population is at its largest that it's ever been. I wonder if possibly there is a significant amount of people currently alive compared to ever lived. Another question I'll never know the answer to. Unless, of course, I wanted to find it out. In which case, I could probably just go Google it. The wealth of information at our fingertips is unknowably vast. Beautiful. Get him. So the guys with the tower shields are really freaking annoying. I mean, the obvious result is you just roll through them and attack them from the other side. But their charge and kind of shield bash attack is just frustrating to deal with. Can I find this door that is time-locked quickly? Please? There we go. What up, door? Time door unlocked. 4 minutes exactly, apparently. Just a reasonable amount of money, I guess. Reascend. Now, if you're wondering, where is the end of the part that you have experience with? I've never beaten the ramparts. In fact, I've never even got slightly close. I'd always do my first run to the ramparts, just test the audio settings, test the game, etc., etc. The kind of thing that everyone's got to do. Oh, this is going to be... Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to fight you. Oh, no. Don't kill me. Got him! Oh, yeah! That's, first time I've done that. Vine Rune gives you the power to encourage the rapid growth of plants. Ah, so that's for tickling these. Because prior, I could just tickle those as I walked by. Interesting. I don't think I've seen any of those on this map so far. Give myself a little bit of a quick heal there. A cheeky little heal. Oh, God. Oh, okay. I just need to not... As long as I don't rapidly swing, I'll be fine here, because I'll be having... I'll have the ability to respond. But if I rapidly swing, I might leave myself in a state where I don't have... I don't have my weapon usage pretty much off cooldown when it needs to be. Beautiful. None of these are runes in this area, just checking. Nary a single rune. Okay, so that was pretty much just an area for killing a bunch of stuff. I mean, it got me a ridiculous amount of souls. We're up to 22. Cells. Excuse me. It got me a ridiculous amount of cells. That was really cool. You can just punch him off with the shield bash. I love it. Ow. That was a pretty ridiculous amount of damage I let myself take there. Let's not have that one happen again. How about that? Yeah, I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with these, but I have to imagine they're like the plants that we could tickle. There is some way to interact with them that we are yet to unlock. Oh god, it's these folk. I saw y'all earlier, and you ended my ability to get a specific treasure. I never quite forgave you for it. Woo, we do have the ability to ascend up here, though. Interesting. Oh, but I already have the bear trap. I've got 2 bear traps now, I guess. Twice as good as 1 bear trap, unless they just can't stack on a target, in which case... literally as good as 1 bear trap, yeah. Uh-oh. I've got myself in a bit of a sticky sitch here. Woo! Nice rolls! Good moves, Ethan! Keep it up! Proud of you! And we're fine. Woo! That was a bit more rough than I was expecting it to be. But it all works out in the end. All's well that ends well. That's what I've always said. For the first time right now. Ooh. This one's not even cursed. Ice Bomb. It looks like it gives you health plus 1 passive? Oh, damn. Oh, so they both have passives. This fires a volley of arrows. I don't particularly want that. So both of our actives have passives on them. That's good to know. I was wondering why my health statistic was changing when I wasn't changing it. I was healing from actions that I didn't think would heal me, like equipping items. Right, I should just go back and teleport out. Whee! That's telling me that I fully explored the area. That's handy. Thank you very much, game. Oh, God. Oh! That's why those kind of crenellations are there. Oh, hello. That's why that area directly above is there, so you can fake out the bolt before going back down. Reach the exit, just don't get hit. Oh. Oh, it's a platforming challenge. I got this shit, don't worry. I've platformed a platform or 2 in my time. Challenge succeeded. A bear trap? Finally! I've got a bear trap to replace my bear trap. I actually don't want the volley of arrows one, so I did all that pretty much for bragging rights. But brag I shall. Holy shit, we did that. That's right, he did that. Triggering plunging attacks is a little... No! Don't kill me! Okay. That was way too close, and now I don't have the ability to heal. I need to go back to the place I was before. You know, so I can spend all my stuff. Stunning grenade, grenade. I mean, that grenade is just... It's beautiful. It's blindingly beautiful. In fact, it's, I think I would describe it as... amazing. Wait, what do you think I was gonna say? Okay, that's just a shop. Don't really need that. I would like a heal. Let me be honest with you here. I'd kind of like a bit of a heal here. I'd even settle for a secret wall that gave me a little bit of a heal. A cheeky heal. Am I healing up from some of my slashes here? It's difficult for me to watch my health and the combat at the same time, so you have to understand. No, 62 after that combat and before that combat. Same again. Well, that was ridiculous. Almost ended my run right there. Don't mind if I do. Ah, okay. Hello, bud. Everything is for sale. Copper Talisman. Damage reduced. Sorry, damage taken reduced by 10%. All damage you take is taken by nearby enemies as well. Pendants don't take up a gear slot, but you can only equip one at a time. A fine object, adroitly hidden under your clothes to make less work for the artists. I love that. Okay, all of those have that same description. Damage reduced by 15%. Collect cells and golds without having to be in range. I kind of like that. Damage reduced by 10%. You can jump 3 times in the air. I like that a lot as well. And Moonstone is just this with 5% less damage reduction. I'll be taking this one. I've got currently a prisoner's necklace on that does nothing for me, so somehow I think I'm fine to replace it. Call it a hunch. Don't kill me. No! That actually could have... Why are you elite? Why must you be elite? Is there any way that I can set myself up with an easier go at this? The wall. Okay, that looks like some sort of a tower shield. No, I need to somehow go below you. Do I even need to fight that elite? I feel like it might be unnecessary. Okay, that didn't do anything. Can I just stand here and throw things at you? Hang on. Whee! I can, but it doesn't seem too effective. Or it seems incredibly effective. It's one of the two. No! How did you teleport here? No! I'm so deceased. No, it's okay. It's okay. We'll get him next time, champ. Sport. Pal, dude, guy, bud. We'll pick up and get him next time. 977 gold received. 25% of what we had prior. However, for the moment, that's going to be the end of this episode. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game... Oh, we've still got the Vine Rune. That's actually going to be really handy here. The name of the game, I will continue, is Dark Cells. Dead Cells. Damn it. I knew I was going to get it wrong. I knew I was going to get it wrong. That's my bad. There's a playlist in the description down below with all my content on this game, present and future, as well as a link to the Steam store page so you can add it to your wish list when it comes out of alpha into early access. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we will see you next time.